What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prize Picks NBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 6 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prize Picks. Going with 6 picks in this video, first time ever. My first time that you would be able to lock in a 6-man since Prize Picks dropped the new feature, so I'm excited about that. You don't have to go with the 6-man if you're looking to mitigate your risk, though. Obviously, if you're playing the 6-man with all 6 of these picks, is going to be high risk, high reward. So just keep that in mind. If you want to mix and match, if there's maybe 1 or 2 of these you don't like, you just play the rest. That is okay as well. But I am going to be giving you guys 6. I already alerted my VIP members of this. And I'm going to be giving this out to the public for free as well. So excited to talk about it. If you ever checked out Prize Picks, check them out, guys. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players' points, rebounds, assists, points, rebounds, assists, fantasy score, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100 today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go ahead and lock that in. Get that free money offer. Start winning some money over here on Prize Picks with these picks today, guys. And if you are going to be very serious, I do offer premium content packages. That is linked below in the description. Is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. Do offer Prize Picks NBA package. These lower tier packages, you can get access to all my core plays every night or every week for a single sport in a single app. NFL, NBA, college football, etc. If you want to get access to every single one of my picks for all apps and a whole lot more, check out the VIP member package. We got a community that's growing over here. There's about 563 people currently in the KJK DFS premium community, a lot of which are in the Discord as well. The VIP package, there's a lot of features in that Discord. You can get access to the community ticket building section where the community works together to build some tickets. You get access to the winner circle where you can post your winning tickets as a VIP member to get featured on the YouTube channel. And you get access to all my picks for all apps, all sports, and you get first priority so you can get these plays in before the bumps, because bumps do occur. So check that out if you're interested, and if you enjoy the content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Trying to get all these videos up to 500 likes. It's free. It takes 2 seconds, and it does greatly help me out. So let's talk about it. We'll go game by game as we always do. We got a nice large slate here on this Monday, and the first game I'd like to discuss is going to be the Orlando Magic taking on the Brooklyn Nets. This game comes in with a 224 over-under. It is a 10.5 point spread in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. And I do want to kick things off with talking about the Orlando Magic side because they're dealing with a lot of injuries here, which is going to open up a lot more usage for a few players. Namely the guys that are going to be out tonight. Terrence Ross, Wendell Carter, no Cole Anthony, he's been out for quite some time. Also, no Jalen Suggs tonight. So that's going to give a massive usage bump to number 1, Franz Wagner here at the top. Looking at his usage rate with these guys off the court on the season, he's got a 29.1% usage rate. That is pushing a 30% usage rate. You look at some of the guys in the league that have around a 30% usage rate, that is elite territory. We're talking about guys like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kyrie Irving, Trae Young, etc. Donovan Mitchell's got a 30% usage rate. Jaylen Brown, Kevin Durant, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron James, Jason Tatum. That's the kind of usage rate that we're talking about that we're going to see out of Franz Wagner tonight. And he's going to be shooting a ton. And I do like his points prop over here on Prize Picks. He is a major favorite on sportsbooks as well. Would not be surprised to see this line get bumped. 17.5. He's hit this in 4 of the last 5, has Franz, and I expect that to continue here tonight. Once again, big bump up in his usage rate. You're looking at the Vegas odds as far as his ability to hit this over. He's currently a -130 favorite to hit this over 17.5 point line, as he should be. I mean, you look at the shot volume and everything. He's taking 14.5 field goals attempted per game, 50% from the field, very, very solid. He also takes around 3 3-pointers. Shoots 30% from beyond the arc. Really not a great 3-point shooter. Doesn't take a lot of them, but he has shot very effectively from everywhere else once again. He also does get to the free throw line 4 times per game, where he shoots 86% from the line. So a very good shooter all around outside of that 3-point arc. But outside of that, really do expect him to have some success here with where this line is set. I don't think this is an appropriate line, all things considered, being that this guy has a 30% usage rate. 17.5, I would say, is a little bit low. We've seen him put up 20, 29, 20, 24, respectively. 17 last time against Philly. With some of those other guys in. Once again, do expect his usage to get a big increase here tonight, and Vegas does agree with me on this one. So I like the over 17.5 here for Franz Wagner. That'll be pick number 1 here. Pick number 2, we're going to be going to his teammate, Paolo Banchero. Same thing. So I expect all the shots to really flow through these guys tonight. Mo Bamba is also listed as questionable. There's a possibility he doesn't get on the floor. What we saw in the last game with no Jalen Suggs was Gary Harris take over the assist role for this Orlando Magic squad. He had a 23.8 assist rate. Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero were anticipated to maybe take on some of that distribution role. They really didn't, though. they're really just going to be on the wing taking those shots off from the feeds of Gary Harris is what I'm expecting here. So once again, you look at the usage increase for Paolo Banchero here with these guys off. He features a 33% usage rate. Once again, that's elite, man. He's up there with some of the top guys in the league. 33%, that'd put him pretty much even with Trae Young for his usage rate that it's expected to occur tonight. And expect him to be taking a lot of shots as well. Last time out, the Magic got involved in a blowout, lost by 30 points. We saw Paolo Banchero play 31 minutes. He took 17 shots, dropped 18 points. Then we're looking at Franz Wagner as far as how many shots he took and how successful he was. He only took 11 shots in that game. Once again, it did turn into a blowout. He only played 27 minutes, but was very effective from the field. He scored 17 points. If that game would have stayed close, would have expected him to stay in there a little bit longer. And honestly, I expect him to take a lot more than 11 shots here tonight with that 30% usage rate. And even if he doesn't, I do think he can get the line. But we already talked about him. Paolo Banchero, second pick, has hit this in 3 of the last 5 here, the over 19.5 points. And once again, I do expect these two to completely dominate the usage, as is indicated here, looking at these on-off tools as far as their usage. Both guys going to have around a 30% usage rate. Both guys going to take a ton of shots here tonight. I do expect both guys to hit their overs. So pick number 2, I'm going with the over 19.5 points here for Paolo Banchero. That'll be pick number 2 here. Pick number 3, we're going to kick it on over to the other side of this game. Stay in it with a 117.25 implied total for the Brooklyn Nets. I do anticipate there to be some scoring. Do expect this game to be at a pretty decent pace here with the 224 over-under. You know, pretty average, but definitely not a slow-paced game. And let's talk about Ben Simmons. He now has secured an official starting spot. He's been playing out there with Nick Claxton to start the game, but then they're pretty much playing Ben Simmons at the backup center position, and he's also, you know, obviously going to run the point guard a ton. And his 2 strong suits, really, we know he can't always shoot the best, but he does rebound very effectively. He is very athletic, and he also does a great job of finding his teammates, as we saw last game, where he put up 12 rebounds and 8 assists. I'm expecting to see a lot more game logs like this than we did than the 20-point game that we saw the time before against Indiana. Like, he's going to get a few buckets here and there, but I expect there to be a lot of rebounding and a lot of assists from him, grabbing that ball as the backup center, getting his team started out in the break and looking for some of those talented players on the outside, like a Kevin Durant, like a Kyrie Irving, for those shots. And I want to be talking about his rebounding and assist prop for that reason. Looking at his lines on major sports books, he is a favorite to hit the over on his rebounds and his assists. 7.5 rebounds here for Ben Simmons. Looking at the latest odds for him on the Vegas odds, he currently is a, minus 145 favorite on the rebounds, and then you're looking at his assist. As far as his favorite, he's minus 125 on the assists. So rather than picking one of these categories, I do expect him to be able to excel in one and then do pretty much average in the other. I talk about this a lot. You can go with some 2-stat combo props. So 12 rebounds, 8 assists here for Ben Simmons last time. He would have cleared the over on both of those props, but then let's say, for instance, he had 7 rebounds and 11 assists in this game here where he put up 18 total, but he wasn't quite able to clear that rebounding prop. Even though if you would have gone with his rebounding and assist prop, he would have cleared it very easily here because his rebounding and assist prop is set at 14.5. So that's the one that I'm going to be going with here. Once again, 2 strong suits of Ben Simmons, rebounding and assisting. They are running him as the backup center when they're taking Nick Claxton off the court here. And he is a favorite on both of these. You know, more of a heavy favorite on the rebounds than the assists. But once again, I do think he can do, you know, pretty average on both of them and then excel in one of them. You know, maybe he grabs 10 rebounds and gets 6 assists. Maybe he gets 10 assists and gets, you know, 7 rebounds. So he doesn't quite clear his rebounding prop. So for that reason, I'm going to be going with the rebounds and assist prop, 14.5. Do like this pick a lot. Here for Ben Simmons, you're looking at his rebounding chances per game at the guard position. He's getting 10.9 rebounding chances per game, where he's converting on 62% of them. And then you're looking at his assists per game. Ben Simmons also up there with the top of the league in his assist chances per game. Let's see. Ben Simmons, I just had him up potential assists. He might not even be in the qualifying. 10.4 potential assists per game. Leading to 14.8 points contributed to his team. So, pick number 3, going with the over 14.5 rebounds and assists for Ben Simmons. That'll be pick number 3. Pick number 4, we're going to go down to the next game. The Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. A fast up-tempo game environment again with a 232 over-under. The Oklahoma City Thunder are currently the 4th fastest-paced team in the entire league. So, it's going to be a nice pace-up matchup for the New Orleans Pelicans. And once again, we're talking about a team that is dealing with some injuries on their side. We will be talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder side, though, first, because I just talked about a guy that rebounds and assists very effectively in Ben Simmons. We have another guy that does it very effectively in Josh Giddey. 113 implied total for his Oklahoma City Thunder squad. And once again, we're going to be targeting his rebounds and assists. You look at the rebounding chances for the guard position. Josh Giddey is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th in the entire league. 11.8 rebounding chances per game, where he's grabbing 61% of those rebounds. So similar to Ben Simmons, he's getting 10.9, grabbing 60%. Getting the rebounding chances is also grabbing them at a very high rate. He's also getting a lot of assist opportunities. You look at the top guys in the league for assist chances per game. Josh Giddey is going to be up here as well. On the Oklahoma City Thunder, 10.9 potential assists per game, creating 15 points per game. His teammates are shooting at a 10.4% clip on those assists, so all good things. And once again, a guy that is favored in both of the categories on Sportsbooks. Looking at his latest odds here for his rebounding, he is a -140 favorite at the over 6.5 line there. And then you look at his assist prop, he's currently a -140 favorite on the over on his assist as well. So rather than guessing which one of those, once again, I'm going to be going with the rebounds and assist prop. You look at his game logs, he's going to excel in one of these in a major way, and probably both of them. So similar to what I talked about with Ben Simmons, I just like the fact that I can rely on both of their strong suits. We saw 13 rebounds, 9 assists the time before, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 9 rebounds, 11 assists, 6 rebounds. So maybe he doesn't have the best rebounding chances or the best rebounding game, but he has a really great assist game, and vice versa. I do think we're able to rely on these two categories for him to have big game in them. So I like the over 12.5 rebounds and assists here for Josh Giddey. That will be pick number 4 here. And then pick number 5, we're going to run it back on the other side. We just talked about it. The Pelicans are expected to be without C.J. McCollum and without Brandon Ingram. You look at how the usage has been distributed across the board for this team with those guys out. Zion Williamson, 34.5% usage rate. That is incredible. He also gets to take on an Oklahoma City squad tonight that has really struggled at defending the paint. Quick little stat for you as far as the Oklahoma City Thunder here. I just had it pulled up. Let's see if we can find him here. Right here. Alvarado and Williamson figure to lead facilitating efforts with McCollum and Ingram expected to be out. Williamson set for a big performance. His offense is vital ahead of the matchup against the Thunder team that allows the 4th most points in the paint per game. 53 points per game in the paint. We know that's what Zion does. He's a big bully inside. Really great at finishing around the rim. You're looking at his shots per game and all that stuff. Obviously, like I just talked about, this should be a nice increase in all of these stats tonight with their team dealing with some injuries. But Zion taking 15.1 shots per game. He shoots 57% from the field because a lot of those shots are taken inside. He only takes about a half a three-pointer per game where he shoots 40% from there. But he also gets to the free throw line a lot. Shoots 6.8 free throws per game where he shoots 70% from the field. He is a favorite on every single one of his categories on major sports books tonight. Points, rebounds, and assists. So once again, rather than guessing, I'm just going to go with his PRA prop. I think he has a big game here. I do think he's able to contribute with the rebounding, the assists, and the scoring with how much usage he's going to be relied on to take on. You're looking at the last 5 chart. It looks really ugly. Just don't let that deter you off. And we just talked about it. These guys giving up a lot of points inside in the paint. Zion's going to have the ball in his hands constantly, dishing out those assists. He's also going to be relying on to get a lot of rebounds down low. Him and JV. And Jonas Valanciunas is a guy that really doesn't play heavy minutes. So with that being said, 17 minutes last time at 26. He's going to play in like the low 20s. So when he comes off the court, there's going to be a lot more rebounding opportunities for Zion as well. Once again, he's expected to hit the over on every single one of his categories. Outside of his points, he's a slight underdog on his points at the 27.5 line. He's a -120 favorite on the under. Barely, though. It's pretty much even odds. You're looking at his rebounding prop. He's currently a -140 favorite to hit the over 7.5 rebound prop. And then you look at his assist prop. He's a -130 favorite to hit the over 4.5 assists. So I could see him going out there and dropping like 40 real-life points, honestly, with what we just talked about with how the Thunder really struggle inside. But also I could see him dropping 10 dimes, getting 10 rebounds. So once again, rather than guessing, we're going to go with the PRA prop here because I do think he's able to contribute in all these and hit this over 40.5 points, rebounds, and assists prop here. So that'll be pick number 5, over 40.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Zion Williamson. And pick number 6, last pick on the video, we're going to be heading down to the Sacramento Kings taking on the Phoenix Suns, and I want to talk about a 3-point sniper on the Sacramento Kings side because the Phoenix Suns have been terrible at defending the 3-point arc. I'm looking at my defensive shooting accuracy sheet on my premium content sheets. As far as Phoenix is concerned, they rank 28th in the league. That is 3rd worst in the entire league in all threes given up. They also rank 28th in the league in non-corner rank threes, so that's 3rd worst. So they're really struggling. You look at non-corner threes attempted in the entire league and some of the top names. Kevin Huerter, top 96th percentile. 211 shot attempts that are non-corner threes. He's in the top 96th percentile at his position. He's taken 52% of his shots from non-corner threes. So Kevin Huerter takes a ton of threes. Very effective shooter at them as well. We'll go ahead and pull Kevin Huerter up here as far as his top in the league. Let's see. Kevin Huerter currently comes in as, am I going over him here as far as the 3-pointers attempted per game? We're going to find him here for you guys. Kevin Huerter. Might have to just go ahead and pull up the Kings. But regardless, he takes a ton of threes, guys, and he's a very good shooter from behind the arc. So let's see. Sacramento Kings, we'll pull him up here. And the Phoenix Suns is really bad at defending the 3-point arc. 7.3 3-pointers attempted per game, where he shoots 47% from behind the arc, so practically 50% from behind the arc. He's going to take around 8 threes per game. You do the math. If he shoots 50%, it takes like 8 threes. That's going to be 4 3-pointers made. If he takes 7 or whatever, that's going to be 3 3-pointers made. And I do want to be targeting his 3-pointer prop over here on Prizepicks. He also is a major favorite on major sports books. 2.5 3-pointers made. He's hit this in 3 of the last 5. I do expect him to hit this. We just talked about the Phoenix Suns have been terrible against the 3-point shot, the non-corner 3 specifically. Kevin Huerter takes a ton of them. So everything matches up in Vegas. Also heavy on him to hit the over here. Minus 145 favorite, the over 2.5 3-pointers for Kevin Huerter here. So love this pick. That's pick number 6. This will be my last one. Go with the over 2.5 3-pointers made for Kevin Huerter. That is my 6 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks in the NBA tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you haven't checked out Prizepicks, check them out. Use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit. And if you haven't checked out the premium content packages, the KJK DFS VIP member package, check that out. As well, you can get push alerts, all my picks, all tickets, all apps, all sports. Continuing to work hard to provide as much value in that as possible. We're just getting started on that. As far as I'm concerned, just going to get better and better each day. So that's all for me. Wishing you all the best of luck on your NBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.